Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the local bourse. We did get some labor data coming out of Stats SA with South Africa's non-farm payrolls or quarterly employment statistics print for the fourth quarter of 2024. Quarter on quarter, we did see a marginal increase of 0.1%, 12,000 jobs being created there. Really not anything to write home about. We did have, though, the all-share seeing an uptick on the day, up by more than 0.8%. That largely being carried by the Financial 15 that has climbed more than 1.5%. The Resources 10 complex, they're seeing a gain of 1.25% and a slight uptick on the Industrial 25 that's gained more than 0.8%. Let's take a look at the U.S. markets, and on that front, we did get some consumer data out with consumer confidence for the month of March, falling for the fourth month in a row, and surprising to the downside. We also did have consumer expectations for employment and business conditions in the future being quite gloomy on that front. But those markets in the green, S&P 500 up by 0.25%, again on the Nasdaq by 0.33%, and an uptick on the Dow of 0.18%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic, and we are seeing that optimism filtering through there as well. The FTSE 100 popping by more than 0.33%, again on the DAX of almost 0.9%, and a similar gain on the DAX. Let's check in on the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies, remaining stable at 18 Rand 21 against the US dollar, at 23 Rand 58 against the pound, and against the euro, the rand standing at 19 Rand 70 cents. Let's check in on the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.08, pound dollar at 1.29, and the yen just below 150 against the US dollar.